Well, I haven't done one of these in a while. Alright. Hello, YouTube. Scamp the Wolf here. Back with another video for your viewing pleasure. And yeah, I'm just going to go over all the stuff that has come out recently, including stuff that's come out today. And yeah, so definitely excited to get through this. So I'm just going to go over some stuff that I've heard from the past, I don't know, several weeks. Because I have not done a music night in a while and I want to get to doing that. So, yeah, first off, the obvious one that just came out, the new Linkin Park track, which is actually a B-side from their album Meteora. 20th anniversary edition comes out April 7th. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. The song is called Lost. Um, and here's my hot take on the song. I definitely think it's pretty solid. Like, this definitely, of course, I mean, it has the Meteora flair to it, like that the album Meteora had and stuff. Like, I thought it was going to be a heavier song, but it ended up being lighter, um, which is pretty good. I like the groove of the song, which is pretty solid. Like, the verses, I think, are pretty good. Chorus is good. Um, I don't think if this were placed on the actual Meteor album, like this would not be one of my favorite tracks on the album, but it would still be a song I would really recommend a lot. Like it would still be good on Meteor if it was placed in context with the other songs on Meteor, because Meteora is like everybody's favorite Linkin Park album, including mine. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like it kind of like embodies what made Meteora so good. Um, and yeah, I don't really have much wrong to say about this song, so I'm gonna give it like definitely a thumbs up for sure. I think that it's a very solid track, very worthwhile to listen to. Like, and I'm curious to see what these other demos are like on the album. Like the other songs that aren't gonna be on that were cut from Meteor, because there's a whole box set and stuff like that. Like that's coming out. There's a 3 disc edition. I have no idea. Like I couldn't get a lot of details about like what this version of Meteora's gonna have. Um, I'm gonna try to look these up before we go into the next several songs and and even albums that have come out. I'm gonna try to see Meteor, which what the 20th anniversary edition. I figured when they announced this song on Monday, like I figured there would be a 20th anniversary, 25th. What the heck? I figured there would be like a anniversary edition of Meteora. So there's like 6 bonus songs on it, including Lost, which is a song that um, just got released, which, like I said, is a pretty good song. I didn't get the Hybrid Theory one when it came out. I'm definitely probably going to try to get the Meteor one, because that would be very cool. There's like 5 vinyl records, which is like 3 albums. But there's like Live in Texas, Live in Nottingham 2003, a previously unreleased 4 CDs, Meteor LPU Rarities 2.0, Live Rarities 2003 to 2004, and the Lost Demos, which are previously unreleased, 3 DVDs as well. Veterans Stadium 2003, Live in Manila 2004, Live in Denver, and the Making of Meteor and the Art of Meteor meteor, and a new work in progress lifestyle documentary. There's a 40-page book, deluxe packaging, sticker sheet, logo stencil, all kinds of cool stuff in this box set. But I think there's going to be a 3 disc set to this. So I'm going to announce the rarities and stuff. There's a lot of like stuff that's been before, like been there before. I'm going to go to Lost Demos. The songs Fighting Myself, More the Victim, Massive, Healing Foot, and West Side, and Resolution. So there's 6. Those are the 6 demos, or I mean, the new songs that are there along with Lost. And I'm assuming Lost will get a lot of plays on Active Rock Radio when that comes out. Because it's Linkin Park. This will probably be a really huge song. There's, of course, Chester Bennington's voice and everything like that. So, yeah. Definitely rest in peace to Chester Bennington. And that's pretty much all I have to say. So, we're going to move on. We're going to... All the stuff that I have not talked about yet. Of course, Metallica released a song a couple weeks ago called Screaming Suicide, which I think is pretty good. I actually like this a little bit better than Lux Eterna, in my personal opinion. No, I just think this is a really solid track. I think definitely. Lux Eterna was too. I think this is pretty good. So, thumbs up. Definitely a good year so far for music. Yeah, and there's been other stuff too, like Backfire by August Burns Red. I don't remember much of this song, but I did like it better than the first single, again, like with Metallica. Give that a thumbs up too, even though I don't remember much about it. Black Orchid Empire is releasing an album. I forget the title of it, but it comes out the first week of May. The same day as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out in theaters. That's what I know. I think it's like May 4th or something, like May 5th, somewhere along those lines. So that's the Black Orchid Empire. I could be completely wrong about any information, but that's just what I know. Periphery released 2 new songs a month ago. Both of them are pretty good. Wildfire's the better than Stagrius, or however you pronounce it. Definitely better than their last album, which I was not a fan of at all. I did not care for that album, but I think this is how diverse Periphery is on here. So definitely thumbs up to those tracks. And now we get into the section of the video where I'm going to be the most positive, because I think these are very good songs. Like, everything that's in this next section is like great. So, Sleep Token, Chokehold, and The Summoning, the 2 songs were released from their new album, Take Me Back to Eden. Comes out sometime this year. They also released 2 other songs called Aqua Regia and Granite, but I'm not going to listen to those songs just yet, because you know my drill. You know I don't listen to singles before I only listen to like 2 singles, and then that's it. So, yeah, Chokehold and The Summoning. The Summoning is actually breaking records somewhat, right, because it's getting a lot of plays on Spotify. 9.7 million plays as we speak. It was number 1 on the viral playlist or whatever. It actually topped that chart, which is amazing for a band like this to do. You know, like, it could be the gimmick or whatever. It could be how diverse the song is. Like, it could be a number of things, but this is probably some of the best material, these 2 songs, that Sleep Token has done yet. Chokehold, I think, is very good. Like, they really mastered what they were going for after several tries with it. The first two albums were pretty good, but I think this one definitely has a chance of ranking higher on my year-end list if this is the quality of the material that we're hearing on these two songs, especially on the Summoning, which I gotta say it's this song's fantastic. I think the Summoning is a fantastic song. The groove is so good. His vocals are so good on it. This honestly could pass off as a Red song. Like, and I know Red has Rated R coming out at some point. That album, like, if Red did something like this on Rated R, Rated R would probably be the best Red album since I don't know until we have faces. I don't know, but back to Sleep Token, like the Summoning. Man, I think there's a lot of diversity here. I mean, the beginning, like with the lyrics, everything's so good, like so well crafted. I mean, yeah, it's great. And then the end of it, where it's like kind of that soul kind of thing, very unique, very off guard, and I really think that what catches people's attention so much about this song, The Summoning, is how diverse it is, how it throws metalcore and everything like that, like off guard, like. And yeah, Sleep Token easily one of the bands in the genre that's like totally going outside their comfort zone and really doing something that is unique, something that doesn't sound like an Amir clone and instead sounds good, well crafted, like it has an identity, and that's pretty much my opinion on The Summoning by Sleep Token and also Chokehold as well. So yeah, two big thumbs up for both of those songs, especially for The Summoning. And now we get to a lesser known band, Intersphere. They released two new songs as well recently. Wanderer was released back in 2012. I mean, 2022, the end of 2022, December, November, somewhere around, yeah, December 16th, it was released. And then Bulletproof was released a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I think it was released a week ago, actually. And both of these songs are bangers, I think. They are total bangers. Like, if you have not heard of this band, Intersphere is kind of like a German, like, progressive rockish band. Like, they could pass as, like, a rock band. Like, totally. Like, but if you like bands like, I don't know, Dredge, Oceanside, Dead Letter Surf, Circus, Carnival, Point Noir, Black Map, um, that's Black Peaks, even Black Orchid Empire. They're on their Spotify thing. Like, if you like bands like that, you'll definitely get into the Inner Sphere. But I think they have a lot of hooks that like anybody could really enjoy their music. I think their music's like one of a kind. Like, I've been really getting into their albums as of late. Like, I was getting into them, yeah, for sure. But like now, recently, I've really been listening to the Inner Sphere like crazy because they're a great band. And the song Wanderer is more atmospheric and stuff, like especially at the beginning, which is so good. Like that riff is so good. I think the guitar player in this band is really underrated. He's really doing like his best, and the vocalist, whatever his name is also like totally top of his game. Like had every Inner Sphere release, even when they were known as Hesslers, with Small Ones Bring Pain, also known as SOBP. If you go on their Spotify, you see SOBP. That's their first album when they were known as Hesslers, rebranded as an Intersphere album. So yeah, back to Wanderer. Great chorus. Love the chorus. Love the riff. Love the verses. Love everything about the song. Guitar work. My goodness, so good. Two big thumbs up for that. And Bulletproof, the same thing. I mean, yeah, there's definitely more like energy here, more radio friendly, like more straight to the point. but it's just as good. I think. I mean, this is like the same level of how good the Grand Illusion was, which was their last album released 5 years ago. Like that had good. This looks like they're building off of that and continuing that, which is definitely a good a good thing. I think the Grand Illusion's probably my favorite album so far from this band. Like, and who knows? Wonder if this album could be my favorite album from this band if it's as good as the previous album. So yeah, I can't use anything but high praises for this song and for Wonder. Definitely good songs I have not been able to tear myself away from. Bulletproof has such an addicting verse groove to it, and everything's so good. Like it feels unique and stuff. Like I think more people should really get into the Intersphere. Like I already posted on Facebook. These two tracks are bangers, and I'm excited for this new album coming out May 26th, I believe. And yeah, two thumbs up. Bulletproof and Wanderer both get two thumbs up. And now we get into my first album that I heard this year, and it's from a band named Frostbitt with Machine Destroy. And what an album to begin the year! January 6th, 2003 was the release date for this album, so what a fantastic way to start off the new year with an absolute heavy banger jet album that's unique, that does not sound like everything else on in the jet sphere. That this stuff is like A tier music. Like the grooves are very Meshuggah like. You know, yeah, if you read their Spotify description, they're not gent, new metal, thal, mathcore. They're a mix of them, which is very good. Like it gives them a very unique identity. I think very addicting grooves and stuff, like the jet patterns on tracks, like Machine Destroy title track, Mass Ghost Host, Full Body Plutonium. Those are the first three tracks. Skeleton Dance especially has a good groove to it. I think that was the first song I heard from them, and I was like, whoa, I gotta check this out. Cyberwalk, another good one. I'm just going over a lot of different stuff on here. I think my least favorite track could be the final song, 106, because I don't know. It's good like all the others, but it's not nearly as good. The rest of the album though is top tier. Like this could be in the top 10 when the end of the year comes, and like I like the riff patterns, the grooves are so unique, so addicting to it. Like the vocals are good on both sides, screamed and sung, and yeah, I just wish there were more bands like this. I wish there were more bands with an identity and stuff in gent and progressive metalcore and all of that stuff. Um, I just wish there was more bands like this because they just do so much good. I think like and I could easily find myself jamming to this years from now. So yeah, this album is a definite 9 out of 10 in my opinion. It's not 10 out of 10 material, but it's 9 out of 10. So, and 9 out of 10 is it's lucky if any band, let alone someone unknown, gets that kind of a score. Usually they don't, but I'm feeling very good about this. This is totally my kind of album right here. Uh, so in the chat, I will type in check out Frostbitt with their album. Oh, check out Frostbitt's album Machine Destroy because I think it's great. And check out their other albums too. I think their other albums are pretty good as well. Like not as unique as this, but still good. So I'm relatively new to this band, and it's a great band. So there you go. Um, so that was just a rundown of the stuff that I've been hearing lately. A lot of stuff I haven't mentioned yet. It's just a lot of songs I think are pretty good, but I don't really have much to say about them. There's been bands that like are kind of on the fringe line of like the mediocre, like Acacia Ridge and Show Me Your Universe and stuff like that, and Sunfall. But I don't really have enough to say about them. I think they're pretty solid. They have some pretty solid material out, um, but it's it's stuff like Sleep Token, Periphery, Metallica, Frostbitt, Linkin Park, all that stuff that's really captivated a lot. And it's really easier to talk about stuff like that because like they're established, they're way more established. Intersphere too, like if I know more about the band as well. So yeah, definitely check a lot of the stuff that I've talked about out on your own time. Definitely worth it. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Leave your comments in the description, below the description box, down below in the comment section. So this is Gabriel Wolf signing out. Take care.